Howdy y'all, welcome back to my Let's Play of EVE Online. When last we left off, we had finished mission number 6 on the military career mission path, and we had gotten our first implant. As you can see here, I've already plugged it into my character. It's a slot 1 implant. There are 5 different slots for your 5 different attributes that you can implant and increase your stats. This one is for perception, so we went from 20 to 21 points in perception, and that'll make any skills that require perception to train just a little bit faster. +1 points don't make that much of a difference. Most people fit +3s, +4s, people who'll stay in high sec and don't really take a chance at being potted very often, they will even fit +5 implants into their different attributes. But since this one was free, we got a +1, we put it in, and now we're ready to continue on the next mission. Next mission is number 7 of 10, and he wants us to go out and destroy some pirates at a convoy ambush site. He warns that if we get low on hit points, we can always warp out, fix our ship, and warp back. That is something that you can do a lot in EVE. If you find out that you're being overwhelmed or your ship's taking a lot of damage, as long as you're not being warp inhibited in some way, you can warp out to a Stargate or a space station, dock, repair your ship, and then go back to the mission location and continue trying to destroy whatever the mission objectives are. When we take the mission, we'll get a small armor repair unit. If we weren't Caldari, this would be the item we use to repair our armor. We can still use it as a Caldari, but it's not the primary tanking item that the Caldari use. The Caldari use shield boosters, which we have already fitted onto our Merlin. But we'll keep this around just in case. If later on we want to fly a different type of ship that uses a different kind of tanking, this will certainly come in handy at that point. So let's go ahead and accept this mission. Aura introduces us to armor tanking. You can feel free to read this if you need to, but we really covered that already. So we'll end on that, and if we go into our items, we go to the item repair, there is our armor repair unit right there. But we don't need that. We will just undock. And we will go to our mission, warp location.
Warp drive active.
And here we go. Go ahead and reload all of these just so we have full guns. And here we go. Let's get these guys targeted. And we will start orbiting them. When we get in close, we'll go ahead and shoot at them. Now they did say this was an ambush site, so I'm expecting a lot more to show up, either after we kill these two or when we get within close proximity of these two. We can speed this along a little bit by hitting our afterburner. And there. Now we're within range. We can go ahead and start attacking them. There's one. And there's the other, and he actually dropped some stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it now while we're thinking about it. We'll go ahead and lock these guys up. Just loot all of that. Now, they seem to be... Alright, let's go ahead and orbit him. We can go ahead and shoot at him. And since we're flying around this rock here, that's making it kind of hard to orbit these guys. Let's just go ahead and fly out kind of into space here. Give us some room to maneuver a little bit. We may even turn off our afterburner for a moment, because we're kind of getting out of range of these guys. Yeah, it seems like we're quite a bit faster than they are. So let's turn around. We'll turn our guns off for a moment. We don't want to be wasting ammo. Until we can get back in here and shoot at these guys. There we go. That's better. Go ahead and get him targeted. Go ahead and orbit him as well. And then get him targeted. Now what we're going to do is set the default orbit so we don't have to keep doing this all the time. We'll set it to 3000. Now we can just hit that button and automatically orbit him at the distance we need to orbit at to be at our optimal range. And we will orbit him as well. Get the guns trained on him. See, we can go ahead. Yep, we can go ahead and target one more of these guys. Go ahead and orbit him, get him started. And I am going to turn back on ship explosions, turrets, and launchers. Okay. That will make sure we have these things turned on. There we go. Wow, that's bright. Let's go ahead and lock that target. And get him to... There we go. Oh, that was quick. Go ahead and do that to him as well. And yeah, that didn't last long. Okay. Now, yeah, we have some people that dropped a little bit of... So let's hit our afterburner so we can get back to him. We do have the green check mark, which means we completed our mission, but we need to pick up our loot now. We have a couple more wrecks we can pick up stuff in as well. Excellent. So we'll pick up that, close that. Which one's closer? 15, 14, alright. We'll go get that one. And while we're waiting, we'll just reload all of those. Where you at? There you are. Pop him open. More metal scraps. So we'll just stack everything up. And we will head back to the station.
Warp drive active.
Turn that off. Let the capacitor regenerate a little bit. And back we go.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, now we'll start our conversation, complete the mission, get both the reward and the bonus. Nice little bonus, 132,000 ISK. And we are ready for mission number 8. Let's see what he wants to do now. Oh, we get a weapons upgrade book. Excellent. Let's take a look and see what this does. This is a 5% reduction per skill level in CPU needs of weapon turrets, launchers, and smart bombs. So it will reduce the amount of CPU we eat up when we use our turrets, which is nice. That means we could fit more of them if we had the room, or we can fit other modules because our weapons aren't taking up as much CPU processing power. When we complete it, we'll get an overdrive injector, which is very nice. And the bonus is another 188,000 ISK, which is also very nice. So we'll accept this. And Aura is going to talk about our overview. And she'll want us to do that when we undock, so we'll wait a moment on that. What we want to do right now is see what is, we have Power Grid Management 4 that'll complete in an hour and 31 minutes. Well, we don't want to wait on this. So we will go ahead and train this to level 1 right now, because that will take 16 minutes. And then we will come in here to our skill queue and looking for gunnery? No. How about engineering? Weapon upgrade systems. Here we go, engineering. Next one takes an hour and 15. We'll just slide that behind the power grid. The next one takes 7 hours. Yeah, we want that. So we'll slide it behind there. We will hit apply. And we will go on. Okay. So now we got our skills training. And we will go ahead and undock so we can see what Aura wants to tell us about our overview. Okay, overview. Settings, the small white icon. Select open overview settings. Alright, we can do that. Open overview settings. Here we go. Select next. In the overview settings window, you can personalize your overview right here. The tab presets allows you to set which types show up on your overview and what their state is. Open it now and do the following. To add a new type to your overview, open the Types sub-tab. So, let's see here. Overview tabs. Presets. Collect large collidable objects. Here we go. Types. Let's see here. Entities. Scroll down to large collidable structures. Okay, we'll click on that. Click next. The Appearance tab allows you to set the priority and look of states in the overview. You can set the color Turn on blinking for tag and background of each state. Now let's take a look at the appearance then. Yes, see, the blinkings, the colors, all that. Okay. In the columns tab, you can specify which columns you would like to be visible up here. See, we can expand this out, and we could add columns to it. You can add tag, corporation, alliance, faction, militia, size, velocity, all that stuff. If you're in a fleet battle, some of that stuff may be important. So we'll click next. In the ships tab, you can specify what information is displayed about fellow pilots, such as ship name, etc. You can hide a corp ticker if it's in our alliance, which if you're running around in fleet, that would be important. You don't need those corp tickers all the time because everyone will be in the same alliance. In the miscellaneous tab, you can set the objects that are subject of a broadcast are moved to the top of the overview automatically. You also select how brackets and targets are displayed right here. Okay? And the overview tab, you can set up to 5 tabs, the default, etc., etc. Each with a tab of your choice. If you'd like to know more, you can always do the overview scanner. So we are done with that. We are done with this. We'll go ahead and shorten that back up. And we will go to our mission window and warp to the location of our mission.
Warp drive active.
Let's take a look and see what our mission was. It is to fly to a hotel that your agent mentioned and retrieve the VIP. If something is amiss, report back to your agent. Alright. Looks like we're picking up some VIP civilians. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we are. Okay, these are all the large collidables. I detect no life signs within the habitation module. The communication services and adjacent towers seem to be down. I suggest approaching Hotel Kim to have a better look. Its hull appears to be damaged. A cloud of radioactive gas is flowing through the cracks, filling the void around the structure. Okay, well, let's find Hotel Kim then in our list of collidables. Floating Corp Junction. Oh, here we go, Hotel Kim. And we'll just approach it and see what happens. Alright, apparently we took some hits on that. Quite a few, in fact. For now, I'm going to turn these off, though. Because I don't like having that on there all the time. I think it was tab presets. Yes, entities. Where's large collidable? Let's take them off. Oh! Here we are. We got some pithy plunderers out here. Okay. See if we can't make a little bit of money off this. So we will circle that one and we'll shoot this one. We'll go ahead and turn on our afterburner and our shield boost just to get our shields back. Okay, he's in range. They're in range. We'll go ahead and turn off the shield boost because it's almost full. He's a little tougher than normal. It's alright. Oh, we're going to have to turn the shield boost back on. Kind of getting hurt a little bit here. It's alright though. If we have to, we'll turn the afterburner off. We may have to turn off the shield boost. Yep, I'm going to turn off that shield boost. Alright, hopefully we can get one of these killed before we have to jump out. We're going to do a little trick though. We're going to go ahead and align to that. That way, if we do need to get out of here quickly, we will at least be pointed in the right direction. Let's go ahead and get this shield boost running again. We have a little bit of capacitor energy. We can bleed a little bit of it off. Alright, we'll turn that back off. Not bad. Let's go ahead and hit him. We're going to start going ahead and orbiting this one. Because they're down to just one. Our shields are half. I think we can tank this. I think we're going to be just fine. We've got all three weapons trained on him. Come on. There we go. Blow him up. Perfect. Alright. Well, let's head home.
Warp drive active.
We should get a little bit of extra money for blowing up those pirates. Even though that was probably the most difficult kills we've had so far. But I wasn't too worried. They never got to our armor. The best they did was get our shields pretty low, and we ended up getting them whittled away before they could get rid of all of our shields.
Docking request accepted.
So we actually did really well that time. We will go ahead and start the conversation so we can complete the mission and get 2 overdrive injectors. Let's complete it, and let's take a look at these overdrive injectors. Let's see what they do. They vastly increase engine power at the expense of cargo capacity. Well, that sounds perfectly reasonable to me. This is not a real cargo ship, so I don't see the problem in fitting those onto our ship. Let's bump this up. They are a low slot item. They don't seem to use much CPU bonus or power. So let's go ahead and fit one of these. It's grayed out. That means we don't have the skill to use it. Let's find out what skill you need to use this thing. You need hull upgrades at level 1. Alright, well, we will have to go get that then. Let's see how much hull upgrades level 1 is going for these days. Let's see. Hull upgrades. And that is a skill. Here we are. 60,000. Not bad. We made much more than that on these 2 missions that we just ran between bonuses and normal. So we could easily run to... Is there any in Jita for sale for 60k? In fact, there's one for 60k right here. I think I'll go ahead and get that then and get it training so that we can use this overdrive injector. It did hurt our cargo hold, but we still have 150 cubic meters of cargo hold space. That's more than enough to pick up just whatever loot we end up finding. In fact, we can go ahead and send these iridium charges to the hangar, send metal scraps to the hangar. We'll just send all this stuff to the hangar, and we will sell the metal scraps for $12.58 a piece. Sounds good to me. Alright guys, I think I will take a break here. When we come back, we will finish out the military career path. We'll do the last 2 missions. But until then, I am Sunder, and I will see you next time.